Hello friends, welcome to the history session of Study by Technologies. In our today's session, we will discuss about the activities or happenings that from the beginning of time. So, discovery of human fossils, stone tools, and cave paintings helped us to understand the early human history. So, what are these fossils first of all? So, these fossils are basically the remains or impression of the very old plant, animal, or human which have turned into stone. These are often embedded in rock and are thus preserved for millions of years. So, this evidence of human evolution comes from fossils of species of human which have become extinct. So, by using either chemical analysis or analyzing the sediments where they buried, one can easily find out the sequence of evolution. Initially, no serious attempts were made by the scholars to confirm that these fossils are connected with the human evolution, as a human evolution was considered as act of God. But later on, it was Charles Darwin who on 24th of November 1859 argued that humans had evolved from animals very long ago. Almost 36 million years ago, we write MYA to show as millions years ago. From Asia and Africa, there emerged primates. That means a category of animals. These primates are basically a specific category, like these are the subgroup of larger group of mammals, and they include monkeys, apes, and humans. Their characteristics include they have body hairs, a relatively longer gestation period following birth, mammary glands, different types of teeth, and the ability to maintain a constant body temperature. The animals or the subgroup of these kind of animals who possess these characteristics are called as primates. Okay. Then 24 million years ago from today, there emerged a subgroup among primates, and these are called as hominoids. This was basically a subgroup from these primates, and these included apes. And then from 5.6 million years ago from today, the first hominid came into existence. Now these hominids were bipedal. That means they were able to walk on two legs. They had larger brain, and so they were intelligent. And they used to have tools, as you can see in the picture as well. So this evidences that suggest the African origin of hominids. It's like African apes are most closely related to the hominids, and the earliest hominid fossil found in East Africa dated back to 5.6 million years ago. And outside Africa were only 1.8 million years old. So that is why we consider that yes, Africa may be the origin of hominids here. Now, these hominids are further developed to two different species. These are Australopithecus and Homo. So this, if we try to compare these Australopithecus and Homo, so this Australopithecus has a smaller brain as compared to Homo. That means they are lesser intelligent as compared to Homo itself. They have heavy jaws as you can see in the picture as well, and they have larger teeth as compared to Homo. The Homo is much more nearer to the present day man actually. Now we have given you a couple of names like Australopithecus and Homo and Hominoids and all. The question is how to remember them. Some people say that like history is a subject like which we have to cram and we just have to study regularly and so on. But as per my opinion, if we study history as well in a technical manner or in a way like we can visualize everything and we can involve our own side or we can relate to the terms to this existing whatever we have in our present scenario, we can easily remember the terms, dates, names in the history itself. So in this objective, like we will try to relate these names and dates to the present day world actually. Okay, and so that it will be easy for us to remember the terms directly. Let us have some experiment on that. So we all know about mammals. It consists of all the animals and all like they share some kind of common characteristics. Out of these mammals, there emerged primates, right? That means a group of animals are filtered out to provide the primates. Now, if we can trace out the word prima, we can make it a word like primary. It is like a primary class or a primary sector of economics for extraction of materials and so on. So in a primary class, all the students share a common set of subjects. They share almost a common set of IQ level and they share a common set of likes and dislikes as well. As they grow up, they get separated by different subjects. Some people choose science, some people choose commerce, some people choose art, and so on. And later on, further development is there. Some people go to engineering, some people go to medical science, some people go to traditional sciences as well, like this. So, this the primary setup. It means like these are the primates. Now, and these primates are further classified and further developed here to hominoids. Okay, let's see what out hominoids. It's first of all home. This home or homo is basically the word coined for a human like. Okay. Further, this if we cross out O from this from hominoids, if we cross out O, it becomes hominids. So hominoids was a species who used to walk on four legs. They use their hand as well for the walking. Now hominids used to walk on legs only. That means they do not need hand for walking. Right? So hand has been reduced from the walking scenario. So that means like they have removed one word, one character here with O. And now it developed to hominids. Okay? So this is how you can remember hominoids were there who used to walk on four legs. And if you remove O from there, they will be able to move from two legs. Okay? In a similar manner, like for the further classification of hominids, first one was Australopithecus. Okay? Let's figure out Austral. So just consider the Australia in the world map. We have been providing this map as well. Just look out Australia. This Australia is at the southern part of the world. Most part of the world are above the equator, but Australia is below. That means the southern hemisphere. And whosoever is below, need to develop. And so this Australopithecus must develop to become Homo. Right? As we have already seen in our previous points or previous slides as well, that Australopithecus has a smaller brain size, they has larger jaw, and there is larger teeth as compared to Homo. So they must develop to the Homo. That means Australopithecus is a previous race, and developed one is Homo. A Homo is a small word which is related to Hom, and you can relate it to the human. Okay. Then these Homo were further classified or further developed to Homo habilis, Homo erectus, and Homo sapiens. Okay, let's go ahead. Homo habilis, we can figure out have, which leads to have is something like habitat. And as habitats are possible if you have tools. So what does it mean? That Homo habilis are the species who developed tools for their day-to-day working. Right? Then we have Homo erectus. As the name states over there, it is erect, means like they walk straight away the same way as we walk in our today's environment. Right? The Homo erectus, they have a straight spinal cord and they can walk in a straight manner. And then we have Homo sapiens. Okay, let's figure out the word. Sapiens or sap is something like sappy, which means sentimental. A man can be sappy only if he is wise and thinking. I hope you got the word. These Homo sapiens were wise and thinking man. They have their brain developed. They can think of anything. They can think of creating tools. They can think of creating habitat. They can think of developing agriculture. They can think of living in a society. So this is how this development took place. Hope you like the video. And if you have any doubts, any questions, any queries, please write it on the comment box and share with us. Have a nice time ahead and take a very good care of yourself. Bye bye.